Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. A rise in human deaths could be correlated to an invasive species called the emerald ash borer that is killing trees across the Midwest, according to a recent study. The emerald ash borer is a beetle native to Asia. They feed on the inner bark of the ash trees, crippling trees' ability to transport water and nutrients. As of 2012, it had killed more than 100 million trees in the U.S. The study warns there are 7.5 billion ash trees in the country, and the ash borer is a threat. A group of homeless people and homeless supporters marched on the offices of Bloomington's daily newspaper on Tuesday. As WTIU's London Swan reports, the march comes after a run-in with Bloomington police last week.
Starting from Bloomington Shalom Community Center, the group marched in hopes of making the community aware they feel they've been victimized. Shalom Community Center Executive Director Forrest Gilmore says the marchers feel they're being unfairly targeted by the police and the media.
Several officers came to the center and began ticketing people for crossing the street. In all, they ticketed 7 different individuals, and it became quite an issue of controversy. They felt like they were being specifically targeted for something as simple as crossing the street, and that they were being targeted because they were homeless.
Following a 20-minute march south, the group assembled outside the Herald-Times newspaper to protest. March organizer Travis Combs says he feels the paper's coverage has been uneven regarding the homeless.
The Herald-Times has been doing articles on the homeless for years. All right. Well, there has been good ones. I ain't going to say not all of them have been bad.
In a statement, Herald-Times editor Bob Zaltzberg says the paper has a long history of support for programs for people who are homeless, and that previous stories weren't meant to target the homeless, but to highlight activities in the community. For WTIU News, I'm London Swan.
Your weather tonight, it's going to rain, lows in the mid-50s.